Hello, Scorpio. Thank you for coming to Red Flora Tarot. Please like, share, and subscribe. I am doing a quick reading for my dear Scorpios. This is a general reading, so it will not resonate with everyone. Please take what you can out of it, and what does not resonate with you, let it go. All right, my dear Scorpio, Scorpio. How are you today? This is for May. However, time is fluid, and so it is for you when you watch it. Scorpio energy. I am reading from the Rider-Waite Tarot. This is a deck that has been in my family for generations. It is an older deck. It is a traditional deck. And, you know, it's also kind of funny, Scorpio, with this deck. I have gotten the most interesting readings that I have ever gotten. But again, you know, this is general, so it's not going to resonate with everyone. If it resonates with you, it's really going to resonate. Generally speaking, that's the way this particular deck works for me. It's either right on or it's out there in left field and I don't understand. So, Scorpio, my friend, how are you? Let's cut this deck and get some deep breaths. Send your energies this way. I'm wanting just to talk to you today. All right, Scorpio. What do we have for you today? Page of Pentacles. Three of Wands. Queen of Cups. Three of Swords. 10 of Pentacles in the reverse, and Justice. Well, Scorpio, all right. Scorpio, Page of Pentacles. Page, not quite a king, The page is a page, okay? The page is just coming into his own, just finally going, you know what? I can do this. I can handle this. And has learned to hold themselves in such a manner that he's getting noticed. He's finally realizing some things about life that perhaps she, this is not a gender-based situation. This is an energy-based situation. So, my dear Scorpio, there's some realizations, there's some emotions. I see some background, they're grounded, but there's some emotions here that perhaps you have just finally come into your own on. You're crowned by the Three of Wands in reverse. The Three of Wands in reverse is saying that, you know, you've made a decision and you're moving forward. In the reverse, it's saying you're still working on that decision, and it may be because you're in the Page of Pentacles energy that what you once thought was what you wanted may not actually be what you want anymore. You're flanked by the Queen of Cups. Queen of Cups is, well, she's a queen for a reason. You know, she holds that goblet heavily adorned, not like most cups. She's very tuned into her emotions. She is the queen of her emotions. But it isn't just her. It could be anyone. And it looks like she's looking at her cup and she's thinking about, you know, those feelings, those things that once brought her here may be flowing in a different way, differently than she used to feel. I don't see a lot of other people here except to say that whatever you once thought was what you wanted may be this Queen of Cups. And this Queen of Cups may no longer be what you want. You're not looking at her. She's not looking at you. Emotions are shifting. And I really think that's coming into play because we have the Three of Swords here. The Three of Swords is a three-party situation. So it could be that something occurred, and this page and this queen, these people no longer feel what they once felt. Perhaps something came up. It doesn't necessarily have to be another person. It could be a situation that created a divide here, that changed feelings and emotions, has you rethinking about the choices that you made. The Ten of Pentacles is saying your world is kind of upside down right now. A little bit of something has occurred. Some scenario, whether it was another person or something that changed your heart in a way that's painful. We've got clouds, we've got rain, we've got a pierced heart, and it has turned your world a little bit upside down. Okay, it's created a feeling in you that you weren't quite fully prepared for. You're really looking at what you felt. This is creating a situation where, or a dynamic where perhaps could be a lover, a wife, it could be a boss, that they're thinking differently than they did prior as well. Our outcome is justice. And justice, in this particular case, crowning this upside down world that you're dealing with at the particular moment in time, is saying, you know what, that maybe needed to happen. No, heartache isn't fun. It doesn't feel good in any way, shape, or form. But ultimately, whatever came into play for you, whatever has turned your world upside down, justice is going to lay it to rest. Justice is going to say, okay, you know what, something happened, and these people have now, you know, now that I look at this, I really do think this is a romantic situation that has finally come clean. Something has come clean, and it caused a lot of heartache, whatever it was. And I don't mean, you know, that there was any, you know, infidelity or anything like that. That's not what I'm saying. It could be anything, you know. It could be a tragedy. It could be an accident. It could be, you know, a multitude of things. But it was definitely caused some heartache and some pain, and it definitely turned your world upside down. And it definitely made you think about the kind of relationship. It could be a friendship. Like I said, it feels romantic to me. Because I have this Three of Swords, it's changed the dynamic of this situation, of this relationship, and it will bring justice ultimately to the situation. Ultimately, this kind of needed to happen. No, it never ever feels good when you have the Three of Swords and your choices have been turned upside down. But justice is saying that ultimately this needed to happen, and it will be okay. You know, again, I come back to time is fluid. So maybe this didn't happen today or yesterday. Maybe it'll happen tomorrow or next week. But ultimately, you're feeling this somewhere in this time zone, and it definitely has affected your world. And ultimately, like I say, time is fluid. Ultimately, it's going to work out. It's going to be painful. I can't. That's what the cards are telling me here. You know, I would like to candy coat this a little bit, but I really can't. This is a hard one to have in the upright. You know, with this, you know, as the cornerstone of it. I can come to this and tell you ultimately it will be for the best in the long run. you're just going to have to lay low and realize that it was meant to happen at some point. And you're going to be okay, Scorpio, because you rock, right? You are the most passionate sign in the zodiac. You can't help but feel everything. So remember that you're going to feel ultimately okay. Ultimately, justice will be served and things will ultimately be okay. I'm sorry that you had to have this pain, but it's going to be okay because you're Scorpio and you got it going on. Alright? Alright. We'll see you soon. Like, share, and subscribe, my friend.